Teach for America put on the movie screening of Waiting for Superman by Davis Guggenheim. Afterwards, the students led a discussion on how to improve the K-12 education system.
It tracks 5 students through the public education system in their path towards going into charter schools and what the process of applying for a charter school is and the reasons behind these 5 students' attempt to get into a charter school versus the public inner city.
I want to be a nurse. I want to be a doctor.
How come?
Because I would like to help somebody in need.
You wake up every morning and you know that kids are getting a really crappy education right now.
So you think that most of the kids here are getting a crappy education right now?
Oh, I don't think they are. I know they are.
I think the most compelling part was seeing the family members pushing their kids towards, and their kids wanting an education and not being able to.
Schools are funded by property taxes. Obviously, children in lower income schools, lower income areas will have lower income schools, and they won't have as many resources as students in other neighborhoods.
The shocking thing was really low statistics, especially in the nation's capital. I always assumed, okay, it's all the rich places that have all the good resources, but even then, their kids are still kind of being failed.
Charter schools, they're the experiment that show you take out the factor of 10 years, it works.
In order to make a significant change, something needs to be done to the system. And in order to do something to the system, you have to get up to the very top. In order to get to the very top, you need money. And who's giving you the money? People with a vested interest.
You're so hesitant to fire teachers who were reading newspapers in class. I mean, I think the tenure system should be at least a little more flexible.
And how long does it take to get tenure?
In California, it's 2 years.
The union is making a contract, and the contract is for the teachers and for the benefit of the teachers. So is it to the teachers' benefit that they won't lose their job if they read the paper? Yes. Do the unions want to therefore protect that? Yes, that's their job, that's their function. Oh wait, you can put a child's head in a toilet and still be a teacher.
Make an effort to go into inner city schools and say, once a week we're going to talk to a PhD. Once a week we're going to talk to a CEO. And you're going to talk to these people and you're going to ask them questions and you're going to ask them about what was hard in their lives and you're going to ask them about what they're doing now. That kid had issues in 8th grade and I'm having issues in 8th grade, but then he turned himself around in high school, so maybe I can do that.
Get involved in a local high school or just volunteer in an elementary school. They also have lobby courts. They meet every Wednesday from 6 to 7 and they write letters to senators.
There's EAOP, which is the Early Academic Outreach Program, Upward Bound, and the Educational Talent Search, all of which do outreach.
If we are able to take that outreach to the parents and have them be more motivated into the education, they start realizing these problems, then they're going to start raising questions and going to people, and just like the parents we had, they try to do parent-teacher conferences. Well, you know what, if you can't reach your teacher, well then go somewhere beyond that.
I'm a first generation student and I was in an outreach program in high school, and so that's why I ran for Senate, because I really wanted to give back to the communities that gave back to me. So there is now a committee called the Aggie Found Outreach Committee, which is going to have voting members that focus on giving resources to students that are first generation at the high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools that that programs like EAOP and Upward Bound already go to. So if y'all want to get involved, you can look at the ASCCD job website and you can find the postings.
If you're interested in raising awareness about the downfalls of our K-12 education system, check out waitingforsuperman.com. On the website, there are resources for you to learn more and get involved by even hosting your own screening party.